Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Monday, November 17th, 2025. So, how did you find today's crossword?
Well, it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was a funny theme. It was very different in terms of a theme, different for a Monday for sure, and just kind of different for any day.
Mm-hmm.
Where, usually on Monday you have like 3 theme clues and a revealer. But this case, there was no revealer, but you definitely knew the theme clues because 1, they were italicized, and 2, they were just list of words.
Right.
And then from that list, you had to derive an answer. So essentially, you had to figure out why are these grouped together, and what could you call them? so, anyway, I thought it was very clever.
Mm-hmm.
And the answers to the theme clues got funnier, I thought, as you went down the puzzle. So, for example, the first one was 17 across, which was circle, cone, cube, cylinder, heart, pentagon, star, and triangle. And the answer to that was figure 8. There were 8 of them, and they were figures. So that was figure 8. Okay, then we had 27 across, which was Airheads, Dots, Fun Dip, Heath, Kit Kat, Lifesavers, M&M's, Milk Duds, Nerds, O. Henry, Peeps, Pez, Rolo, Skittles, Twix, Twizzlers. And of course, that was Sweet 16. Then we moved to 44 across, Boot, Good, Loom, Moon, Pool, Rook, and Wolf. And that was 007, because they all had double O's in them, and there were 7 of them.
Yes.
And then finally, Andrew, Katanji Brown, Mahalia, Reggie, and Stonewall. And that was the Jackson 5. So anyway, I thought that was very funny. But beyond the theme, it also had, some kind of fun clues and answers as well, especially for a Monday when you don't, it's usually pretty straightforward. But there were some fun clues.
I concur. I started off slowly, as is my wont. One across Vegas attraction with the. I had the slots.
Oh, no, the strip.
The strip, yes.
Yeah.
And let's see, we had 4 down. If you want me to be honest, it was I must say.
Yes. Yes, that was a good one.
Yeah, a little bit different there.
I liked 28 down, which was letters before and on that farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Right. We had, actually, I had trouble with the top right. Cell signal unit. I sort of misread that, and I was thinking about DNA.
Oh.
So I put DNA there, and when the puzzle didn't solve, I looked at 11 down, the insect that stings. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the dumblebee, but I had a dumblebee. Sounds like something out of Harry Potter.
No, I think that was Dumbledore.
So I had to do everything. I had to completely unravel DNA, as it were. And so instead of 12 down, home to Hanoi and Hong Kong being, I have no idea what, it turned out to be Asia.
Right.
And then the Cincinnati team, I also had that wrong, of course, and it was Reds.
Right.
Cincinnati
Reds. For if you wanted some consolation, I also put DNA there.
Did you?
Yeah,
oh, good.
Because I thought, this. No, actually, I put RNA because I was thinking the RNA, isn't that the messenger? So I thought, well, if it's a signal, that's kind of like a message. So I put RNA. But,
yeah, I was debating.
So I had Rumblebee.
What a ferocious group of insects.
Yeah,
the dumblebees, the rumblebees.
Yeah, and the Dacia is, the place of Hanoi and Hong Kong.
Right, yes.
Asia, Dacia.
Or it would have been Nicia. Right, if you had the N in
Oh,
there.
yeah, that's right. Nicia.
Well, I had, with 19 across, so in modern slang, I immediately wrote meh, M-E-H.
Yes, I did too.
And now it's mid. And it's like, come on, you just coined this slang, and as soon as the slang comes out, they change the slang.
I was making that same complaint
Really?
to our daughter, and she said, "Oh no, it's mid now."
Yeah, well, it's mid now, but you give it a week, and it's going to be something like mo or something. Who knows what? I think they really need to have, like they've got speed traps, right, to stop people from going too quickly. I think they need language traps to stop people from evolving. I mean, I love it that the language evolves, but I think you should be able to use a phrase for a decade or two before it goes out of fashion. Mm-hmm. Also, get off my lawn. No. So.
I had a little question mark about 38 across, which was gruesome. And the answer was gory.
Sounds right to me.
Spelled G-O-R-Y.
Sure.
I always thought it was spelled with 2 R's. But that has a completely different meaning, that kind of gory.
What does it mean? Because I've never heard of G-O-R-R-Y.
What was it? Oh, shoot. And I can't even remember what it was. But it has a completely different meaning. Or it said, if misspelled, it means gruesome.
Well, let's see. It can refer to an archaic interjection for God.
God, yeah, that's right.
It's also a surname of a notable Australian soccer player, Katrina Gorry,
right.
who, knowing the Australians, is probably mistaken for God from time to time. A computer scientist or a character in the video game Star Wars: The Old Republic.
But yeah, with 2 R's, it's like sort of a representation for God in the word. But I'd never heard it as that, gory.
No, I'm only familiar with it with 1 R. So you were just spelling gory wrong.
Well, I mean, I got it right in the using the crosses, but I'm like, I just was sure it was spelled with 2 R's, but that's how it's misspelled. It said in my source, and that if you put 2 R's in, that is a misspelled version of gory, meaning gruesome.
Well, considering the word sorry is pronounced sorry, and as opposed to gory, I mean they perfectly rhyme. So I could see why you might want to throw in that extra R.
Yeah. Yep.
And we had what I thought was an ad for an old store, but it was 39 across, cooks just the outsides of Sears.
Sears, yeah.
Totally different Sears. And Great Blank National Park, Nevada attraction, 54 across, was Great Basin National Park.
That's correct.
Did you know that?
No, but we put something else. Bison, I think we put Great Bison, but then the B and the S and the N worked really well, but it turned out to be Great Basin.
I think that's a pretty good choice there, Great Bison, as opposed to the Pretty Good Bison, which are in Colorado.
Yeah.
With all due respect to the Coloradians.
Right.
So, yes, this was a fine crossword by Rena Cohen, her 6th.
Very
since
good.
2024.
Excellent.
And that is it for the crossword, but it is Monday.
Yes, it is.
Which means it's time for JAMCOTWA.
Do.
The Gene and Mike Crossword of the Week Award.
That's right.
Where we go back through the crosswords of the previous week and pick out what we deem to be the very best. And this time, we picked...
Wednesday, November 12th. It was a fine puzzle by Brad Wigman and Nicole Wigman. And it was the puzzle that had the optical illusion or the ambiguous figure or the hare or the duck, whatever you want to call it. But it had some animation. It had one little rebus in it. It just had everything going for it. It had circled squares that if you connected the lines, you got the ambiguous figure that some people think is a rabbit and some people think is a duck. And it was just a kind of an amazing puzzle, especially for Wednesday. It just had a lot going on there.
Yes.
But it was a fun one. And I brought back some memories of when, you used to look in magazines and there was always that, is it a rabbit or a duck? Mm-hmm. So they captured that quite well, I thought. And let's see, I'm trying to remember, does it say, I thought that had like a name to it.
So they called it a Gorski-style connect-the-dots grid.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And I was thinking that was some famous person outside of crosswordom, but in fact, Gorski was a crossword constructor
Oh,
who came
okay.
up with crosswords sort of this form.
I see. Well, they did a fine job with that.
Yes.
So.
And they being Brad Wiegman and Nicole Wiegman,
Yep.
father-daughter team.
Very good.
And so well done, Wiegmans.
Yes.
If you feel so inclined, give us a call, drop us a line, crosswordpodcast@icloud.com, and send us your shirt sizes, because there are two of you,
Yep.
and a mailing address, and we'll have some lovely Northeast Wisconsin swag, a signed, sealed JAMCOTWA certificate, and lots of other stuff heading towards you in no time at all.
You bet.
That is it for today, then. So thanks, everyone, for listening. We'll be back again with our cutting-edge analysis of tomorrow's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.